Okay, as you mentioned before, I'm the president, the founder of PeopleCert, which is a global organization certifying people, doing examinations to people. And I'm also the president of European IT professionals, representing 500,000 IT professionals from all around Europe, elected in 2015. But I suppose that the real reason that I've been invited to speak in this panel, because I'm Greek from Turkey, from Istanbul, from Constantinople. It was quite interesting when I introduced myself to you. You said, you're a real Greek. So yes, I was born in Constantinople, grown up there, and studied there, fully bilingual, both passports, Greek and Turkish. And I came to Greece as a financial immigrant, pretty similar to the ones we see here, 1981. And I have a good understanding what being a diaspora means, and also, from the other side of my business, working with 200 countries, because we're active and present in 200 countries. I'm very close with a lot of Greek communities around, so I think I have a few ideas to share with the audience.
And are there still many real Greeks still living in Turkey today?
2,000 left, and 70% of them above 75 years of age, only, unfortunately. And this is probably one question to be asked at the later stage. Why this has happened, how this could have been avoided, and is there any rectification to this?
And is there a degree of network or contact with them? For example, do you still have relatives in
Not relatives, but still the Greek community in Istanbul exists. 2,000 people, but they are quite active. And this has been around for 600 years. For 600 years, the Greek community in Istanbul existed. And there were reasons around this. I hope there's going to be a second or third round of questions.
And in the wider association that you have, is there also a Greek element in that? Do you make any particular, among European IT professionals, to have a sub-club of people of Greek origin, or is that not something that is...
Not that much with the IT professionals, but both here in Greece, the community of Greeks from Istanbul is well organized, and we participate. I've also seen some members of ourselves here in this audience. As well as through my business being in 200 countries, I'm quite active from the business perspective, with no politics, etc., trying to be in contact and help in the ways that we can help, and I can share some examples later.
Okay. Final question for you before I move on. The fact that you grew up and you are bilingual, as you say, in Turkey, does this create an opportunity for reaching out between, we've heard several times this morning of the difficult times that we have with Greece and Turkey. Is this a potential asset in the relationship with Turkey to rely on the language skills and the cultural knowledge of people like you?
Yes, and if we put it in stages, there were 3 stages in my life on this one. First of all, when my childhood was a difficult childhood in Turkey because the relationship was not good, we were not allowed to speak Turkish, Greek, excuse me, in Turkey. Said no.
So at
you are in Turkey.
Yeah. School, was your schooling in Turkish?
My schooling until the high school was in Greek high school in Turkey, and then I went to an university, an American university in Istanbul. But it was very difficult, and the Greek community was under a lot of tense relationship. Let's put it. Things have started changing in Turkey as a community, as a country, as well as when I went to the university. In fact, I was elected from all my Turkish mates president of some association in the university, being a Greek. Came to Greece, and then 1987, I was handhunted by Merrill Lynch to start the operation in Turkey. And this has been a change in my life, a complete change in my life. And the reason that Merrill Lynch hired me or headhunted me was not that I was smart, well-educated, hardworking, etc., but the mere fact that I was speaking Turkish, and I was able to go there. They tried to find someone for 6 months, paid a high bonus, they couldn't find anyone, and they ended up with me. And this has changed my life. And currently, I have very good friends and very good relationships in very high positions, not to talk about them, and I have been a catalyst in certain discussions, let's say.
Good, thank you.